Now let's see how we can place a redemption order on the StarMF platform. To place a redemption order, you need to go to the OpenMF tab. Here select the scheme type, next select the AMC name, and then select from the drop down the scheme that you would want to redeem, or else simply go to the scheme name option and type in the keyword or the scheme you would want to redeem. After you selected the scheme name, click on View, and you see all the schemes related to the scheme name that you would have typed are on display. You need to make a note of certain things before you could place a redemption order. The first thing that you need to make a note of would be the redemption transaction mode. There are a few keywords here. As you see, there is DP, there is D, and there is P. DP would mean that you could place a redemption order in the demat as well as physical mode. D would mean you can place an order only in a demat mode, and P would mean that you can place an order only in the physical mode. The next thing that you need to make a note of is the redemption flag. The redemption flag would have Y or N displayed. It would mean that if there is a Y mentioned, you can place a redemption order. If there is an N, the system would not permit you to place a redemption order. When we do a purchase, as it has been mentioned that in case if your amount is 2 lakhs or above, you select the L1 scheme. However, in redemption, no matter what is the amount, select the normal scheme. Also, if you notice, the redemption flag in an L1 scheme is mentioned as no. So, once you have done a selection of the scheme you would want to redeem, select the redeem option, enter the client ID, next select the mode of transaction, that is demat or physical, enter the folio number in case if it is the physical mode. In a demat mode it is not required. In a physical mode you have few options. In case if you want to redeem the entire folio, select the all units flag as Y. In that case you do not need to enter the amount or the quantity. In case you want to do a partial withdrawal, select the all units flag as N and then mention either the amount or the quantity. In case you would want to redeem in a demat mode, you need to enter the quantity and not the amount. The minimum quantity criteria is not met while placing an order in the demat mode. For example, in this case it mentions that the minimum quantity for redemption is 0.0010. In case if the units are below this amount, the system would not accept the quantity. In this case, you would need to select the minimum redemption option and then enter the quantity, and the system would accept this order. Next, select the EUN declaration flag as Y, enter your EUN number and click on redeem. there is a standard fixed cutoff time for redemption, and that is 3 p.m. Once you placed an order for redemption, your client would receive an authentication. Also, your client will receive an email with the order details. The order details, contents for which would be as mentioned here. The next mail would be the redemption authentication email. The client needs to click on the online authentication link, select the order and save the order. Once the client saves the order will be sent across to the respective AMC for processing. Once the order has been accepted by the AMC, your client will receive the credit in the bank account that is mentioned in the folio, depending on the settlement type. As in this case, the settlement type mentions as T3. That would mean that the client will receive the money 3 days after you place the order. In case if you are placing the order in a demat mode, your client will not receive the authentication email or the authentication SMS. Your client will need to give us a delivery instruction slip. The details for the delivery instruction slip are mentioned on the screen. The units have to be transferred by 4:30 p.m. on T day. In case if your client fails to do so, the order will be rejected and you would have to place a fresh order for redemption. Thank you.